What is going on, everybody? This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today, we have one case of 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport. While we get started, like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. I also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Okay. All right. Let us get into box number one. Jaden Daniels, 101. Ja Morant, back in the news, 101. Johnny Damon, 7/7. Jason Kidd, 3/8. And Jim McMahon, 1/1. Box number 2. No, the Electrum break is right after this. At 12:30, I believe. Jose Canseco, 101. Joe Dumars, 101. Irving Fryer, 101. Bartolo Colon, 6/7. And this is pretty nice. Paul Skeens, 3/8. Nice hit there. Congrats to the Skeens spot. Skeens autos feel pretty elusive. Jim Palmer, 101. Ronaldo Nazario, R9, 101. Larry Walker, 5/5. Lisa Leslie, 3/4. And Kate Beckinsale, 1/1. Very nice hit there. Dante Whitner, 101. Dave Stewart, 101. Dave Casper, 6/8. Udonis Haslem, 3 of 6. And Eli Manning and Jackson Dart. 6 of 6 on the duel. That is our first multi-signer. Hey, what's up, David? Hope you're having a good one to start your, hope you're having a good morning to start your day. It is Friday. Dustin Poirier, 101. Very nice. 101 printing plate for Mark Gooey. Frank Lampard, 2 of 2. Bernie Williams, 8 of 10. And Terry Bradshaw, 10 of 10, closing out that box. Trinity Rodman, 101. Another nice hit. Nazim Sadikov, 101. Richarlison, 101. Tony Oliva, 1 of 4. And Jaden Daniels, 8 of 10. Alyssa Peely, 101. 101 printing plate for Raymond Bork. Brian Leach, 1 of 1. Chris Mullen, 6 of 8. And Olivia Dunn, 2 of 4 on the auto. Skeens and Livy Dunn in the same box. In the same case, I should say. Antoine Walker, 1 of 1. Lisa Leslie, 1 of 1. Timu Selane, 1 of 1. Anthony Munoz, 2 of 4. And Frank the Tank Thomas. Oh, and Barry Sanders. Very nice legend duel. 1 of 5. One-on-one printing plate for Nazim Sadikov. T-Mac Tetairoa McMillan, 101. This is pretty cool. Dick Vitale, 101 on the auto. DJ Lagway, 3 of 6. And net burners for Allen Iverson, 4 of 8. Yeah, my day's going pretty well, David. Appreciate you asking. Alrighty, final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Carlos Alcaraz, 101. Very nice. Margot Robbie, 1 of 1. Also very nice. Ronnie Coleman, 2 of 6. Nazim Sadikov, 4 of 8. Really? Is anybody else having a hard time hearing me? If it's a problem with the microphone or something, just let me know. And closing this out, Roger Staubach, 1 of 2. All right, everybody. That is going to do it for Collective. If you are in Leaf Electrum Football Solo Pack, then I will be with you in about 15-ish minutes. Have to do a hit recap and then run a couple randoms. All right. Jaden Daniels, John Morant, Johnny Damon, Jason Kidd, Jim McMahon, Jose Canseco, Joe Dumars, Irving Fryer, Bartolo Colon, Paul Skeens, Jim Palmer, Ronaldo Nazario, Larry Walker, Lisa Leslie, Kate Beckinsale, Dante Whitner, Dave Stewart, Dave Casper, Udonis Haslam, Dustin Poirier, Mark Gui, Printing Plate, Frank Lampard, Bernie Williams, Terry Bradshaw, Trinity Rodman, Nazim Sadikov, Richarlison, Tony Oliva, Jaden Daniels, Elisa Pili, Raymond Bork, Brian Leach, Chris Mullen, Olivia Dunn, Antoine Walker, Lisa Leslie, Timu Salane, Anthony Munoz, Nazim Sadikov Printing Plate, Tetero McMillan, Dick Vitale, DJ Lagway, Allen Iverson, Carlos Alcaraz, Margot Robbie, Ronnie Coleman, Nazim Sadikov, Roger Staubach. And for our multi-signers, we have Eli Manning and Jackson Dart, and Frank Thomas and Barry Sanders. All right, if you have either of these players or want to just watch the random, give me a couple of minutes to go ahead and get set up, and then I'll be right back. All right, everybody. The way this is going to work is we are going to roll a pair of die. The number is going to have to be 3 or higher. We are going to roll each list that amount of times, and the top spot gets the card. Let's go ahead and see. We are going 6 times. That is 5 times. 5 plus 1 is 6. It is going to Eli Manning. Up next is Frank Thomas and Barry Sanders. That is 5 times. 5 plus 1 is 6. Good luck. Barry Sanders taking home the duel. All right, everybody. If you are in Electrum Football Solo Pack, stick around. I will be with you in about 10 to 13 minutes, and then we'll get cracking on that. Thank you. What is going on, everybody? This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today, we have one case of 2024 Leaf Electrum Football Solo Packs. While we get started, like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. I also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Let me pull those out and then pull that out. All right, everybody, let us get started. First card, Dan Hampton, 3 of 4. Can somebody let me know if the audio is okay? Second card, Jackson Dart on the auto. 101 on the Jackson Dart. I know there are some people excited to see him drafted, where he goes. All right. Travion Henderson. 2 out of 3. I appreciate it, Mike. Amari Thomas. He did not want to use that whole sticker. 20 of 25. George Halani. 12 of 25. Aaron Butler, 24/49. Malachi Corley, 33 of 45. Juju Lewis, 2 of 6. Jake Garcia, 2 of 3 on the auto. Miller Moss, 101 on the auto. I just kind of destroyed that one. Mike Matthews, 42 of 59. Jalen Milroe, 23 of 45. I'm very curious where he ends up. Troy Franklin, 44 of 59. Jaden Bradford, 3 of 4. The Portal for Will Rogers. 7/10. Nate Noel. 33/45. Shador Sanders. 2/10. Really interested where he ends up. Caleb Williams. 5/10. Deion Smith. 1/1 on the auto. Marcus Carroll. 5/7. Kamani Vidal. 41/59. That is pretty cool. Champ Bailey. 1/1. Nice legend auto. Seat Jake Daniels. 1/4. Jacob DeJesus. 5/5. Caden Salter. 4/4. Nice hit. And that is the halfway point. Just give me a second. Okay. Jordan Davison. 31/45. Chris Mitchell. 3/3. Got a Electrum one. Jonathan Brooks. 15/49 in the Electrum Avenue. Malachi Corley. 1/7. Steve Young. 22/25. The Portal for Rico Flores Jr. 9/10. Daquan Finn. 41/45. Travion Henderson, 1 of 3. James Vanderbeek, 1 of 4. Emmanuel Henderson, 13 of 25. Zeviekhaus, 2 of 3. Jaden Daniels, 3 of 49 on the auto. Nice hit. Malik Murphy, the Portal, 25 of 25. Rico Flores Jr., 22 of 59. Sam Franklin, 41 of 45. Kyle McCord, 1 of 1. Anthony Gold, 14 of 25. Dual auto, Jackson Dart and Trey Harris, 1 of 10 on the dual. That is our first multi-signer. That is going to have to go to random.org. Austin Reed, 11 of 25. CJ Williams, 1 of 4. Gavin Sawchuk, 15 of 45. Cam Ward, 2 of 3 on the Cam. Jordan Ship with the smallest auto ever, 1 of 59. Davis Brin, 11 of 59. And final pack of the break. Julian Hicks, 20 of 45. All right, everybody. I am going to do a quick hit recap. If you do not want to stick around for the hit recap, I do not blame you. We appreciate you joining anyways, and hope to see you in the next one. All right, let us get going. Dan Hampton, Jackson Dart, Travion Henderson, Amari Thomas, George Halani, Aaron Butler, Malachi Corley, Juju Lewis, Jake Garcia, Miller Moss, Mike Matthews, Jalen Milrow, Troy Franklin, Jaden Bradford, Will Rogers, Nate Noel, Shador Sanders, I don't know why I can't speak all of a sudden, Caleb Williams, Deion Smith, Marcus Carroll, Kamani Vidal, Champ Bailey, CJ Daniels, Jacob DeJesus, Caden Salter, Jordan Davison, Chris Mitchell, Jonathan Brooks, Malachi Corley, Steve Young, Rico Flores Jr., Daquan Finn, Travion Henderson, James Vanderbeek, Emmanuel Henderson, Zevi Eckhouse, Jaden Daniels, Malik Murphy, Rico Flores Jr., Sam Franklin, Kyle McCord, Anthony Gold, Austin Reed, CJ Williams, Gavin Sawchuk, Cam Ward, Jordan Shipp, Davis Brin, and Julian Hicks. And for our multi-signer, Jackson Dart and Trey Harris. If you have either of these players or just want to stick around to watch it, give me a minute to get set up. If you are heading out, thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you in the next one. Give me a minute or two, and I will be right back with the random. All right, everybody. The way this is going to work is we are going to roll a pair of die. If the number is 3 or higher, I am going to roll the list that many times. And the top spot ends up with the card. We are going to go 10 times. Good luck. That is 9 times. 4 plus 6 is 10. Good luck. Jackson Dart taking home the duel. Congratulations. All right, everybody. That is going to be it from me today. I hope to see you again tomorrow and in the next one. And have a good rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend.